All right, welcome back to the podcast. You've got Eric here once again, and you've got Brandon here as well. We are over here at a Palmer Lake after finishing up a day over at Pruitt Mountain, kind of going over a few things for the upcoming event. So sorry that we're so dirty. I didn't realize I was dirty until I sat down. But we wanted a nice backdrop for this, and we finished the day over at Pruitt getting one of our buddies out. We were gonna do the podcast over at the lake over there, and then a side-by-side pulls up and stops, and one of our buddies jumps out and says, "I'm stuck as shit and broke." So that ended our day over there, but it was entertaining enough. But anyways, as you guys know, we have a big event coming up on the weekend of May 5th. This is our biggest event that we've ever put together, with multiple groups from all over the states, all over the state, and multiple vendors participating and donating a lot to it. It's been a work in progress, and this guy right here, Brandon, he's been putting a lot of work in, and he knows a little bit more than I do on all the fine details. So we figured it was time for him to come on and kind of clarify some of the finer details of what's going on. So Brandon, tell us a little bit about what's going on.
So May 5th, we have an event that we've been kind of working for the last, you could say at least a year, putting together the pieces and getting the right support to pull off something that we can really be proud of. We were lucky enough to have Diodynamics on board to help us out with the raffle. KC Action Tracks, awesome. We use their products pretty regularly, and we're happy to work with companies that have supported us, and we are, currently running on our rigs pretty much just quality products all the way around. We got a couple other sponsors in the works that we're hoping to announce sooner than later. And yeah, all around, it's been an event that we have been really trying to dial in. We got a really large community in Missouri, and there's a lot of outings pretty often, but to get everybody together in one place is something that is a little tricky, but at the same time, the reward is nice. Between Mark Twain Mafia, Kansas City Toyota Club, SMS Overland, ourselves, there's a lot of really gifted people and really nice rigs that we enjoy seeing around and getting everybody together. So one of those events that we're really happy to be bringing it to the community.
The admin teams from all these other groups that we've mentioned, we couldn't be happier with them. The admin teams are incredible. The KC Toyota group they're phenomenal. Those guys are high class, and I mean as well as SMS and Mark Twain Mafia and everybody else. They've been so generous in working with us, and over the years we've created not just professional relationships with them, but personal relationships with them. All these guys are guys that we would happily spend all weekend with, and so it was an easy choice for us when it came to putting together a big group event that we all join together and do something like this. And this is definitely something that we hope to continue year in and year out, whether it be at Pruitt Mountain or another off-road park or whatever. But we hope for this to be an annual event around this time of year. So as we mentioned, it's Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. So that's the Saturday. So actually, the event kind of starts May 4th, I suppose.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be the Friday. So Friday, how much are tickets? So we haven't really mentioned that in concrete yet.
So the ticket breakdown is basically gonna be Friday. If you're gonna come, not really a set check-in time. It's just kind of Friday. I'll be there most of the day. If you want to come in early, just show up. We'll get everything taken care of. We're expecting more of a crowd Saturday morning. The price difference isn't going to be significant. The bigger difference is going to be if you come Friday, camping is included, and you get extra raffle tickets in your purchase. So the $40 will cover 4 raffle tickets, spending the night at Pruitt Mountain Friday night and Saturday night, plus your day pass for Saturday. Full access, you'll be there the whole time, it's not going to be a short-term thing. We're definitely going to be having a good time throughout Friday into Sunday morning, and then hopefully even Sunday afternoon be able to take some of you guys out into some of our
where we're at right now.
Yeah, some of our spots that are pretty close by. The park itself is a great place, but it's surrounded by a lot that's worth checking out too. So Sunday, if anybody's interested, we'll definitely be having a little bit of a local trail ride, show some people around that don't get to see the side of the forest often. Saturday, for price, I believe I think we did $25. And so add $10 if you're bringing a passenger. That's just park rules. We basically, the pricing is a combination of trying to generate the donations towards the charity, and also obviously covering the park fees themselves. But yeah, so if you come Friday, you get the benefit of some extra raffle tickets to win some pretty sweet prizes. You get to camp out an extra night with us and kind of just pre-party, have a good time. Saturday, Saturday morning, we'll get everybody checked in. People will be probably rolling in for the first couple hours of the day. Trail rides will probably get started. We're going to run a little bit of, I guess you could say, a beginner's recovery course, just kind of an in and out of basic know-how on the trail. If you get in a little situation, you at least know how to try to get yourself out of it. There'll be plenty of seasoned off-roaders there to help and assist along the way. But for the most part, Friday, if you want to check in early, it'd be a good time. Saturday, if not, we'll see you then.
Yeah, Friday we do plan on doing a night run Friday night. Night runs aren't for the faint of heart usually. Even an easy trail doesn't always become an easy trail when the lights are out. So it's up to you. To each their own on a trail ride Friday night. But it'll definitely be a good time Friday night as well. We'll sit around, drink some beer, eat some good food, and we'll have a good time until the evening, and then Saturday morning we'll kick things off. Try to not too early, but what would we say the recovery course is like 8:30, something like that.
Ideally 8:30, 9 a.m. Give everybody a chance to kind of show up in the morning. We expect a large crowd Friday, just because of the amount of people that are coming from out of town. Obviously try to make it worth your while to get here and have a good time as long as you can. But Saturday, yeah, I'd say 9 a.m. ish. We'll kind of get the ball rolling and get everybody kind of situated and ready to make their way onto the trails.
Yeah, Pruitt Mountain is a 900 acre park with trails. I mean, of every skill level. So if you do plan on coming, I mean, this is an off-road park, plain and simple. There's always the risk of damage or pop tires and scratches, regardless of what trail we get out on. We will try to accommodate a few different styles of our trails. From an easier to moderate, then moderate to hard. Now, most of the trails there, with just taking your time, they're doable with. I shouldn't say most, but there's a lot of trails there that are still doable with a very stock rig. So if you have a stock rig, please don't let this scare you away from coming out. We will make it enjoyable for all. And if anything else, I mean, if you come out and you don't want to wheel, you don't want to take your brand new stock 4Runner or Tacoma out or whatever. This isn't a Toyota event. This is an all vehicle event. If you don't want to take it into the trails, that's fine. There's going to be plenty of people for you to ride with. But you still have the opportunity to win some awesome prizes from some really cool vendors. And like I said, we're in Mark Twain National Forest at the moment. This is Palmer Lake. You have the opportunity to leave the park and 10 minutes away, hit some really cool forest roads. So, like I said, don't be scared if you have a stock vehicle or a Subaru or anything. If you look on our page right now, you'll see a Mazda CX-5 conquered I don't know what you want to say, a good portion of the trails of Pruitt Mountain, but he did more than most CX-5 owners would have ever taken it on.
By far.
So just check out our group page and to see what he's done with a CX-5, and then compare that to your stock TRD off road, and you're gonna be just fine. And we have a lot of experienced people. Myself, Brandon, Kyle, and Brandon Finnessy. we're all the admins, and we are going to do our very best uh, to keep you from damaging anything, to get you on the right lines. And we've got a lot of experienced people with us from not just our group, from all these other groups that'll keep you as safe as we possibly can. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be some dents and some scratches, but uh, it's going to be a great time. Yeah, it really is. We're going to have a big party Saturday night, big bonfire. People camping out from every corner of the state, and I can't wait. This is going to be 2 weekends after Moore, which will be at Moore as well. And I mean, so if you're going to Moore, you've got the opportunity just 2 weekends after to test out some new gear, and you test out that new tent or whatever you bought there at Moore. Moore is kind of like the kickoff in Missouri to some like this, I don't know, you want to call it like the overland season. I mean,
yeah, for some of us, we work year round.
Yeah.
But, for a lot of people, we don't blame you. The weather gets a little warmer and you're ready to come out. It is what it is. But yeah, we usually after more, we stay pretty busy. So we're pretty excited to get the season kicked off with everybody and start seeing everybody back out on the trails.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really fun time. The guys from for one, like the guys from the Kansas City end of the state, they're going to have the opportunity to come over to this side of Missouri and experience what we have over here. There's been a few guys that have already came over here and experienced it. Yeah, and both of them, well, I've been a couple guys, a couple I can name right now that they've both, I probably shouldn't say that they broke.
Well, let's just say there's some challenging areas where the possibilities are a little higher than the rest of the park.
Yeah.
But, it comes with the territory. We've had Xteras, we've had Chevy, what's the damn truck?
Colorado.
The little Colorado come out. We've had a variety of rigs that have, really enjoyed themselves there. If just like anything, if you know your rig well enough, you can get it through just about whatever you need it to. And if you can't, well, there's always somebody that can, throw a rope on you and get you through.
And never be ashamed to turn around or back out. If you don't want to do it, then you probably shouldn't do it. If you don't feel safe doing it, then don't do it, and we'll get you turned around. But even the Mark Twain Mafia guys, they've I mean, glade top. They run glade top, and they know glade top in and out, and that's their home turf. And so we're excited for all these people from all these groups to come up and enjoy what we have, going in our area. Oh my God, we've got briars on them.
Wow.
Sorry. The new puppers just got into something. But anyways, I don't think this needs to be any longer than necessary. But we just wanted to clarify a few of the things and get this out, and a few more details on it. I kind of on the last podcast I really fumbled to tell you what it was about, and even though it's our own event, but I mean. And another thing, if you know somebody or are part of a company that might be interested in donating to a good cause, what's the charity
So the charity that we have decided to work with is the Center for Autism Education in St. Peters, Missouri. They're a great school. They obviously do a lot of good for the community, and just seemed like the right choice this time to. Work with them and try to benefit the students and everybody that's trying to get by through that. So we're definitely happy to bring everybody together for a good cause.
We're not taking a dime and putting it in our pockets. Everything that we're making is going directly back to them, and
100%.
100%. So I mean, even if you didn't want to buy a raffle, if you wanted to donate, even we would gladly accept any kind of donations and send it directly to them. But like as I was saying, if you or somebody has anything that you would like to donate, and no matter how big or small or how minute, or it doesn't have to be off-road related whatsoever. If you have anything that you would like to donate to the cause for us to raffle off for the charity run, that would be incredible. We've been working our butts off, email and contacting all kinds of different vendors, trying to make this a very successful event. Brandon's really came through and got some really cool vendors on board and for some donations, and we can't wait. But so besides that, coming up immediately next weekend, April 1st, we will be at Diodynamics open house once again. Last year was a fantastic car show. I mean, it turned out to be huge. Anything from off-road rigs to Lamborghinis. No
pretty
joke.
much. If you're an automotive enthusiast, that's definitely the type of car show that you really appreciate to see. Just a large variety. People bring out whatever they're proud of, and nobody really had any issues with it. It was nice to see all the different sides of the automotive industry coexisting in one car show.
Absolutely. They have a small off-road course there where you can take your full drive out there and hit some loops and stuff like that. It was fun. They put together a very fun course and just a lot of great people. So we have that next week in April 1st, and then as you guys know, we have more coming up, and we're super excited about more. And then Finnessy has put together another event. A sub-event of that with the Smarter More run, with several of our members doing the Smarter More run. If you're not sure what that is, it's basically a run from S'more Off-Road Park back to more of the Expo. I would say just look that up and see what that's about.
Yeah, it's 100 miles, scenic course. Nothing difficult. It's really just to let people get a chance to kind of explore the area. Obviously, it's up to you if you want to take that opportunity, but if you're even thinking about it, it's a pretty good time. Give you a chance to kind of get out there with different groups. You don't know who you're going to run into out there, and make it back to the show a little muddy. It looks good.
Yeah. I mean, it's for every walk of life, from your van lifers to your Subarus will be out there. And then after that, it will be our event, and on May 5th. And then keep up to date with our group. We have so much in the works and so many other plans coming up that we want to do, and we do get out very often. So just keep track of the group page, and and if you have any questions on getting out or anything with your rigs, or any kind of mechanical questions or technical questions, feel free to reach out to any of us. Myself, Eric, Brandon Finnessy, and Kyle Gilliam. We've all got quite a bit of experience in this now, and we'll get you pointed in the right direction.
Yeah, there's probably very few issues you could present to the group that we can't help solve. There's a tremendous amount of knowledge that has been gathered into just one space, and it's great.
Yeah, absolutely. We're well over 1,000 members now, and if we don't have the answer, somebody in our group will have the answer for
100%.
you. Other than that, I think it's about good, huh?
Yeah. I guess, a big thank you to Axel Boy also being a big part of the event. Always great working with them. And Jeremy, New Holland Overland. We're hoping he's got a lot of things going on with his truck lately. We're hoping he makes it down, but nonetheless, we appreciate him, and we hope to see him down here for the event as well. But yeah,
that'll be pretty cool if he makes it.
Yeah,
I hope he does. He's planning on being at Moore, and that's 2 weekends after, and he's from Michigan, so that's a big ask. But
yeah,
he says he's going to make it, so that'd be really cool if he does.
Yep.
But yeah, make it out no matter what you drive or what you have. It doesn't matter. Jeep, Nissan, Toyota, Subaru. Come on out and have a good time. We'll make sure everybody has a good time. You're gonna leave there waiting for next year. I imagine so.
Yeah. You don't want to miss out. It sounds and looks like we make it pretty difficult to prove it, but a lot of you guys are more experienced than you think. So give yourself a chance to come have some fun.
Yeah. I really can't stress that enough.
Yeah.
Everybody in the group says, "Oh, I'll make it out next time when I get some bigger tires." Don't worry about those bigger tires.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them.
Just come on out, have a good time. I mean, if you leave and you feel like you need bigger tires, well, you can think about it then. But give it a shot with what you got. There ain't no sense.
You'll be impressed.
There ain't no sense in wasting a bunch of money you don't know if you need to spend it or not.
Yeah. All right, well, it's the sun's setting on us here, and it's starting to cool down a little bit, and I think we're about out of beer too. All right, until next time, I guess we'll catch you outside.